Hey there guys, gals, and non-binary pals, this is DMG and welcome back to Blitz, and today we are going to see my mastery gameplay in the Black Prince. This is the Tier 7 British Heavy Tank. As much as this is a mastery gameplay, this is also a rant, and one that you might not be expecting, so prepare your ears. If your child is under 13 and you are not a responsible adult because you did not read the EULA, then maybe you should ask them to leave the room now, because there will be multiple F-bombs dropped in the same sentence. If not, and you are a responsible adult, or you just don't care, feel free to listen in. Anyways, this is the Black Prince. This got buffed, and I don't know what all the rage is about. I watched the Bushka video, the Meadsy video recently. Well, that was for the update video, and he's talking about how the Black Prince is so overpowered, blah, blah, blah. Guys, the Black Prince is not overpowered. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know what people, think. The first argument that Meadsy and Bushka try to refute, and all respect to them, but no one complains about the Nomad or the Comet or the SU-152, which has 3,300 DPM. No one complains about those tanks. But then when the Black Prince gets a buff, everyone starts complaining. They're like, oh, it's the armor. The armor is so fantastic. The armor is not fantastic, as you will see. Anyways, you're just going to see me destroying noobs in the Black Prince. And that's pretty much what I want to highlight here. Is, a lot of games were like this. And my main point about this whole thing is that although while it's stronger now, I mean, it's not overpowered. The thing goes 20 kilometers an hour. Really? People, this is like, it's death by 1,000 cuts too, so it's not like this lumbering beast is coming forward towards you and one-shotting you. I don't think so. It takes a while to get there, and then it takes a while to kill you. And yeah, it can permatrack things. That's if you hit the track. And people talk about the gun being this absolute laser, and you can watch me destroy this Tiger 1. And while it's pretty decent, it's not, like Leopard 1, Leopard PTA kind of thing. So you're definitely not getting that kind of deal out of it. That's for damn sure. And I want to make something clear that other community contributors that have PG-related content supported by Wargaming don't say, guys, the people that you are playing against in the Black Prince most likely are brain-dead orangutans with Parkinson's playing the game, okay? They're not super unicums. This is Tier 7, okay? The Black Prince is not overpowered. People complain about the Black Prince being overpowered because they let the Black Prince, use its strength and be overpowered. Because you want to know what they do? They sit out in front of the fucking thing. They don't try and use their speed, or their trading alpha, or camouflage, or view range, any other game mechanic. Because you want to know what noobs do? They sit in front of tanks and trade shots, thinking that it's revolutionary war combat, and we're all just going to line up, stand in front of each other, and shoot away. Well, let me tell you something, guys. If you use your brain, the Black Prince is not overpowered. But you're going to see here that people are going to be retarded and sit out in front of this tank. I'm going to go hill on Middleburg. This tank goes 20 kilometers an hour. It doesn't get anywhere fast, just like me living in my mother's basement. No, I'm just kidding. That was a complete joke. Anyways, the Black Prince is not overpowered, guys. I don't understand why people complain about a tank that goes 20 kilometers an hour and has flat sides. Like the IS-7, IS-4, even E-75 have the same flat sides. Like, oh, those tanks are just strong. But really, they're arguably more powerful than the Black Prince. But the red team lets me get up here. They even spot me. I put 2 shots into the LTTB, and before that, shot into the Fury, I think. And you're going to see just how stupid the red team will be. It's not any skill of the Black Prince or trait of the Black Prince that make it overpowered. It's that people will let you bend them over and fuck them. Look at this team. Okay, look at this theory right here. Example, Exhibit A right now. YOLOs into the whole team, and I don't even get a shot at him. Oh, I get one. Okay, well, look at that. That's bullshit. People just YOLO in thinking that they're going to be Rambo and be invincible and kill everyone. Like, come on. This is not Hollywood, okay? You do not have Hollywood invincibility. This LTTB should have ran a long time ago. Wants to trade shots. Exhibit number 3, this Sherman Firefly. You can get down that cliff quite easily. You're even facing that direction. But do you want to know what he does? He turns around and wants to trade shots with me. He could have ran at any point before this, but instead, he decides to stay. This guy drives right in front of my fucking gun and lets me shoot him. This SU-100, let's not use cover or sit back or that bush behind him. Let's sit out in the fucking open and try and pen me. Guys, I don't know why this tank is OP. It's not that the Black Prince is OP, it's that people will be absolutely stupid and let you do this kind of shenanigans to them, Hellcat. Guys, this is only the tip of the iceberg for what you're about to see of how stupid the other team can be. Because just think about how noobs think about the game, or just new players and noobs alike. There's a difference. But it's all about just getting the kill, killing the tank in front of you, shooting, penetrating the shot. And while those are all great foundational core things to work on, trying to go 1v1 against the Black Prince, you're going to see something here that's really interesting that any other red tank on the field could do. There's the heavy tank. He notices me, and he books his ass out of there. And you know what? He gets himself out of my line of fire for a few seconds. I even bounce his ass, so it's not like the gun is fantastic by any means. Any other tank could have done that. That is a heavy tank running away from the Black Prince. Any medium tank can do that. Any tank destroyer, bar maybe the Stir Emil, can do that. Or really slow, or like that, the AT-8 or something like that. Something stupid, But any medium tank can do that. You're going to watch me now on Oasis Palms, playing the Black Prince, shoving my supposedly OP gun down everybody's throat. I'm going to go to the heavy side. Because you want to know what you can't do in the Black Prince, guys? You can't go, it's really hard to go medium flanks, because I have had games before where if you go to the medium flank, the battle is already over, and you can't do any damage. And by that point, I don't care if you have 3,000 DPM, you're not living against 4 tanks on full health that have annihilated the noobs on your team. So you know what? I'm just going to go out here kind of alone and just see if there's any stupidity that I meet, and then I'll deal with the stupidity. I'm just rolling out here, and I don't really see anyone. I start trying to crush this ridge. And granted, guys, watch the gameplay too. Don't just listen to me rant. It's actually good gameplay. There's an M6 right there. He bounces me frontally. You're thinking, oh, the Black Prince has retardedly OP armor. Well, look at this. M6 is going to fire at me again, and he's going to pen me through the front. That's an M6. A tier 6 heavy tank. Black Prince does not have stupid OP armor. There it is again. He pens me twice through the front. It's not invincible, guys. This Tiger and this IS. Do you want to know why that M6 died? It's because he went out like an idiot and let me shoot him. Look at this Tiger. Look at this IS. You think they'd be using a better idea of what cover is, but apparently not. They're just going to sit here and let me shoot them. Now watch this IS as he starts to wiggle against me, and when he starts to feel the pressure. I put a few shots into his turret. That Tiger's trying to get shots at me, but I keep moving back and forth. I hit a shot there, and I don't hit a shot here. This is where I start bouncing shots, and the IS-2 realizes this, and he starts wiggling just a little bit. Black Prince does not have a stupidly overpowered gun. Even an IS-2 can bounce when wiggling correctly. And guys, it's not like I'm an idiotic player either in the Black Prince. You still see me bouncing shots, and granted, I hate saying that I do, but it happened to this replay. It's not like the Black Prince is stupidly overpowered and people are trembling in fear. Guys, this is another example of mental retardation. Tiger 1, a stock Tiger 1 wants to go out and engage me. A light tank, which goes, what, 50, 60 kilometers an hour, wants to use his autoloader and trade shots with me? Guys, we need to rethink life. Please get real when you want to talk about overpowered tanks. If speed didn't matter, if you take nothing else away from this video, listen to this. If speed did not matter, if the only thing that mattered was armor and gun, the pre-nerf T95 would have been the most overpowered tank in the game. But nobody ever complained about the T95. And granted, that tank went, what, 15, 18, 20 kilometers an hour, something like that? Wasn't even powerful. No one complained. The only reason that tank was nerfed was because of a direct slap in the face to Blue Rock. That fucking idiot that sat in the corner the whole game in his T95, and when Sly tried to defend him on the forums, saying that kind of play was okay, everyone bitched about it. The T95 got nerfed, and then poof, no more Blue Rock. Look into that on the forum if you are interested in hearing about that whole debacle about how camping in a corner and fucking over your team is considered okay fair play by wargaming. Anyway. But that's what military honor is for, right? Okay, now I'm done. Okay, so, regardless, this one, you're going to see idiots on the red team and the green team alike. This is absolutely ridiculous crap, or me getting away with ridiculous crap, because people are stupid. You're going to watch an SU-152 on the green team be one of the most brainless idiots you have ever seen in your life. Watch this SU-152, I believe it is to my right, yep, there he goes, and you're going to watch him just be absolutely stupid. And he's going to complain. But regardless, back to my argument. If mobility did not matter, the T95 would be the most overpowered tank in the game. People complain saying, I can't penetrate its armor. The only thing you could penetrate it with was Yagaru heat rounds, or, really high penetration heat rounds, maybe like on the E5, but even then, that was a chancy pen. No one says that. No one ever said the T95, even pre-nerf, was overpowered. Get fucking real. That is absolutely ridiculous to say that just because a tank has armor and DPM, that qualifies it as OP. I can't believe that people complain about this tank and this SU. Jesus Christ, man. Learn how to play your tank. Get the fuck out of my ass and stay in the back like a good little tank destroyer. But no, you want to ride my ass and prevent me from side scraping. Thank God I'm bouncing some shots, quite luckily. But you know what? They're going to pen me anyway, because this SU is going to be absolutely retarded. And watch, this guy deserves everything he gets. So just please keep watching him. But back to the Black Prince. People let this tank be overpowered, okay? And no one should be complaining. This IS-3 is sitting out here in the open and letting me shoot him. It's not like the IS-3 maybe has better mobility or better trading alpha or anything that you could... Is there anything that you could exploit in a top-tier tank against a Black Prince? I don't know. Insert thinking emoji, right? Really makes you wonder about the quality of the player base. And there's that SU going to die. He just spams kill yourself in the chat a million times. But really, a retard deserves what he gets, Or he gets what he deserves. You understand what I mean. I'm too busy ranting to try and think about the proper syntax of my sentences, right? Anyways, people will talk about the Black Prince being overpowered. It's not, guys. Stop complaining about the Black Prince. And it's funny because there's a small cross section of people that will complain about the Black Prince being overpowered, but then, and I remember this because this came into mind because of Meadsy's video about the 5.3 tech or 5.3 update changes. There's a small cross section of people that will complain about the Black Prince being overpowered. Yet these are the same people that says, I'm going to get so pissed off at Wargaming if they nerf my Kenny. Really? Get fucking real. The Kenny is an aberration that needs to be fixed. The Black Prince has been a steaming pile of dog shit and has finally gotten competitive. So just because you can't figure out how to get around the Black Prince because you're in your Dracula and it's the first time that a heavy has been good at tier 7, or excuse me, the second time a heavy has been good at tier 7, you know, and you can't figure out how to maneuver around it in your Dragon, your Dracula, your Helsing, any of the other stupidly overpowered bullshit provided by Wargaming, please get real. You want to talk about overpowered tanks? The Dragon is an overpowered tank. You want to talk about overpowered tanks? The Dracula is an overpowered tank. Overpowered tanks are probably things like the IS-3 Defender when it was first introduced and no one knew how to fight against it. People are letting me roll up at 20 miles an hour and shoot them in the face. You want to talk about overpowered? I'm not sure how many of you were here for, what, before 3.6 meta? Well, before 3.6 meta, or the meta before 3.6 was Russian mediums, specifically the Object 140. Does anyone remember how stupidly OP that was? Tier for tier, better armor than the Black Prince. Better camouflage than some tank destroyers. Better DPM than everything else. 6 degrees of gun depression. Medium tank mobility. You know, a freaking 4K DPM tank that can pop anywhere on the map with 330 millimeters of heat penetration. Does no one remember how broken that was? That is the definition of broken. This is not broken. What this is idiots letting you go, you know, standing there, letting you shoot them. That's a T-21 trying to trade shots with me. Really, man? Come on. These are the same people that watch Bushka and Meadzy, and all respect to Bushka and Meadzy, because, you know, they have their own opinion, and we are different. But these are the people that will blindly say whatever the biggest YouTuber says. You know, do you guys remember when Wargaming announced their changes to the tech tree and so many people came onto the forum or some other medium of blitz communication and said, man, I wish they'd just include descriptions of the tanks, which is, by the way, word for word what Skate said in his video. They will literally just repeat whatever the largest community contributor says without actually thinking about how, you know, what the actual situation is or why something is or isn't. They'll just repeat like a parrot whatever Bushka says. And, you know, congrats to Bushka because he has the ability to influence the player base that much. He could make a video talking about how the Ferdinand is the most overpowered tank in the game. And do you want to know what people would say? Oh my gosh, the Ferdinand is the most overpowered tank in the game. And sure, there'd be comments in the YouTube video that says, well, Bushka, I kind of disagree with you. But there would be 10 other comments for that comment saying, oh, I totally agree, Bushka. I've always thought the Ferdinand was overpowered. You're totally right. This is the kind of world we live in and the kind of meta that we play in. Look at this Tiger 1 again. He starts backing off. This is not the fault of the Black Prince being overpowered. This is the fault of a Tiger 1 not knowing how to use cover and then driving across an open field and letting me farm him. Come on, guys. This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why people think that this tank is overpowered, but to actually talk about the commentary, this is my 100th game in the Black Prince, my final performance in the tank. I enjoyed it, but guys, it's not overpowered by any means. I don't know what everyone's yelling about. It's not what kind of self-respecting player lets a Black Prince do this to them? Look at this SU. He wants to stop and aim at this guy. Then look at this Hellcat. Are we even using our brain? Really, guys? I mean, come on. Let's not use the Hellcat's mobility, but instead, let's use its extremely strong armor profile to go brawl or poke with the Black Prince. People need to fucking use their brain, I swear to God. Or how about that? A Tier 7 IS wants to try and simulate the IS-2SH by turning his ass right to me and turning his turret around just to get the feel for the tank. That was sarcasm again. Tiger 1 again in an open field. ARL-44 again in an open field, but you saw before that the ARL-44 was penning me. Yeah, this tank is a lot better, but it is definitely not overpowered. Dracula is overpowered. Pre-nerf Object 140 is overpowered. Stop complaining about the Black Prince being overpowered. It's slow as molasses, guys. Come on. I can't beat the point home anymore. It's just annoying watching everyone complain about how OP the Black Prince is. Either for some ridiculous reason or they're what is it? How we say closet Michigan fans, right? They're a Michigan fan because their friend is a Michigan fan. I'm talking about college football now, but same kind of line here. People believe the Black Prince is OP because Bushka believes the Black Prince is OP, or because Skate or Meadsy. I didn't actually look for a Skate Black Prince video. But regardless, I hope you guys understand that while this tank is good, it's not because the tank is overpowered. It's because retarded idiots let you do this to them. If you enjoy this content, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. I really enjoyed sharing my passion and rant with you today, and I hope to see you next time.